Driftomaniacs here. I'd say good morning, but it hasn't been so far. I transferred the Castle Creations Mamba X setup into my Axial SMT10 Max D monster truck. It's all set to go, everything's in there, everything looks to be powered up, looks to be all perfect. I've transferred the Traxxas, the running gear out of the Traxxas TRX4 into this. I'm all set to go, thinking I'll have a blast. Put the 3S pack in there, got the 4S one fully charged up, and I just can't seem to calibrate the thing at all. So I go away, check my paperwork, and realise that I need to calibrate it with that you need to calibrate the Castle Creations setup with any new transmitter. So if you move it from that vehicle to this vehicle, you need to calibrate it with whatever transmitter you've got. And I'm reading through the instructions, and I've done this many times before with the Traxxas ones, and it just will not calibrate with the Tactic radio here. That is because I've had to read the manual for the Tactic radio and adjust not the throttle endpoint but the brake endpoint, because I could set the throttle on a Castle ESC, but when I put the brake there it just would not set it. So I had to use these tiny little buttons on here. Anyway, to cut a long story short, it works now, so I'm going to go outside and test it, take some frustration out on it. I should say the Max D body looks absolutely fantastic. In qualifying, they actually qualified the Monster Jam trucks with minimal bodywork. They just got a couple of flat black panels on the sides, none of the fancy bodywork you see on TV. That's when they're qualifying them out of the public's eyesight. There are those days in your life where you may realise you have done something that may be a little bit overkill. I've just blipped the throttle inside. I just hope the camera's caught that. I hope that comes out well. That's like a proper Monster Jam type stunt. To see we're not going to run into any problems. It's one in a wheelie. I'm going to see if I can pull a Stoppie. Oh no, not enough braking. I have to adjust the speed controller. I've adjusted the handling at the back, shifted the shocks back at another user's recommendation, and I'd also adjusted this rear anti-roll bar as it was far too stiff. Oh, Monster Jam style wheelie. Anyway, trot on 4S, see what that's like. Hopefully this is a good sign, as that Florian 4S pack has just squeezed in there without too much effort. It's nice and tight, so it's not going to move around, as I have a feeling it may be under a bit of pressure. Just slowly off the line there. So we're on 4S now. I've been watching Monster Jam this morning and seen them doing this as they line up. See if I can land it nice and straight this time. Don't you just love this conversion? Well, I promised you I wanted to build a proper monster truck out of my Axial SMT10 Max D. I wanted to give it monstrous power to be able to do backflips and jumps and stuff like that. We're running on 4S today. The gearing has stripped itself, but see what fun I had getting it and see just what this thing is now capable of. Gonna have fun with this baby this summer. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. Thanks for watching. It helps if you want to turn on the notification button next to the subscribe button.